Welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to talking about the label with image in frame. What does that mean, the label with image in the frame? As you can see here on your screen, one is a label and then image, so frame is a frame. Now we just see the syntax and the coding example of the frame, that how this frame is worked. So from Tk enter and import static. Then I just write that from Tk enter and import the library of ttk. These both work same. I am just telling you the output about that only. You can see here, now I just define this tk, or you simply define this tk right here, which is root is equal to tk. So simply create this screen right here. You can see here root dot main loop. As you can see, run this code, simply create this screen right here. Now you just see, I just create the label first, which is equal to ttk dot label. Then I just write here root and the text, which is equal to, I just write here Python Tkinter course. Now label dot pack, I just pack this label, and now I just run this label. Now you can see, so simply create this label right here. Now you just see how to configure the label. As you can see here in our last example, I just use config label.config text, which is equal to, I just write that Python Tkinter course. Then I just go to label.config, and which is, I just write here for ground, which is equal to, I just said that this is the foreground of brown. Okay, and then I just write here background, which is equal to, I just write here, this is the background of white or yellow. Okay, now I just write that this is the label dot config, and here I just write wrap length. So simply wrap the length of this label, which is, I just write here 140. Set only the length right here. Then label.config, and the label.config here, so simply I just write that this is the justifier text. You know about the justifier text. This is come in the sequence line, means not mix up with the lines. Justify the text into the center. Label.config, which is font, which is equal to, I just write here area 20 and bold. Make the font concept here and this foreground, and wrap length and justify text here. We use all of these things in our next upcoming lectures when we are just creating our project. As you can see here, when I just run this code, so we have an error right here in the line number 7. Now you can see here, I just write that this is the for, so F-O-R-E, foreground here. So length is also a spelling mistake right here. Now I just run it again, label with frame, and this is the line number 10, where configure.font, which is equal to, I just write here, this is the area, so that one, and this is the bold text. Run, and you can see here the label. Firstly, I am just showing you how this label work. We have some kind of a spelling mistake, so ignore these mistakes right here. And you can see here, this is my font, which is 140 as the length, and this is come in the center, which is justify. You can see here that is not moving right there or right or left. This is the 20 side font, which is Python Tkinter, and this is the area and bold. Simple, you just provide that Arial also. Run and run that one. You can see here this is the Arial size. Now it's time to add the image to this program. Here I just write that image which is equal to photo image. Photo image means this is the image keyword what I is using right here. So simply file dot, I just write here file name. So I just already import the file name here, download dot png, and now I just write here label dot config. I just copy this label dot config, and now I just write here image which is equal to logo image. Now label dot config which is compound which is equal to, I just write here this is the text. I just copy this here I just write compound is in center and this compound is in left and center. Now I just set the geometry side root dot geometry which is 500 x 500. Let's just run this code. Run as a label. So this code is not working and show me the result because root dot main loop. Now run this code, label with image, and as you can see here, this is my text, this is the image which is in center and on the left side. Here I just create a window, then give it the size, then Python Tkinter codes. This is the label, then set the label, the color is brown, background is yellow, which is a wrap length of 140. Wrap length means to down. Then justify into the center. This is the Arial 20 and bold. Then I just add the image into the screen, which is download.png, this image. Then I just write image which is equal to the image. I just set the label configured. So I just setting this image inside the label. You can see here the border is yellow right here. Then I just write text which is in center and then which is left. Hope so you understand now the example of label with image in frame. If you find any of the problem regarding to this lecture, please let me know, and thanks for watching this lecture.